Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm back out in the woods again, but I'm not at my property. I'm at my other happy place on the western side of Wisconsin today. Figured since I can't go up to the property, I might as well come out here and get some stuff done. If you look up behind me, right there is a deer blind. That is now my current deer blind on this piece of property out here on the western side of Wisconsin in Crawford County. So I've been hunting here since 2004, so this place has a special spot in my heart. I've been coming here for a very long time, and I've got a lot of deer out here over the years, but I've always had other spots where I've been hunting, and finally this stand right up here became available because the guy that was using that stand for many years is not coming to deer camp anymore. So I have taken it over, and I'm going to start sprucing it up a little bit today. I've already cut a couple of shooting lanes behind that blind into the woods a little bit. I love coming out here. This is definitely my other happy place. This was my first happy place, and now I got that place up in the UP, but I will always be coming back here every year for the Wisconsin deer hunt. I just couldn't see myself not coming here after 20 years of coming to this beautiful piece of property. I'll take you on a little tour in a little bit. So that's what's going on right now. I think I'm going to go out in the woods right now and do a little shed hunting.
Going down a Kentucky road. Yeah, I'm going down a Kentucky road. I got 18 wheels, gonna bear the load. Yeah, I'm going down a Kentucky road. Running from my troubled past. Yeah, I'm running my troubled past. In the human race, ain't gonna finish last. Yeah, I'm running from my troubled past. All my travels, still I'm searching,
through the woods, and I don't know how good a video I got. I got a little bit, I think, but I put up about 50 or 60 turkeys. They all just shot up like right out in front of me here and flew to the other side of the valley on the other side of the road. That was pretty cool. A lot of turkeys. Well, no sheds found yet, but a lot of turkey, so that was cool to see. I'm gonna go over to the other side of the property. I'm going to show you another blind that I do very much enjoy hunting from. So let's get over there. Walked in here many times and scared deer up. Here's the blind. This is one of my favorites. You're looking view out of the deer blind, looking down into the valley. Alright, I'm gonna walk this trail here. This trail goes down into the valley, into the woods. We have dubbed this area Heart Attack Hill because there's a section of this valley that you gotta climb. And if you're not in shape, you're gonna have a heart attack. Last year during deer season, if you see this tree that's down and over the path, and if you look up in the woods, I'll try to zoom in. There's the stand, and I was sitting in that stand, and that deer was basically right where I am standing, and he got behind this big down tree, and he wouldn't come any farther. It was pretty frustrating. It was a really nice looking buck, but he's still living. I got a couple of turkey up in front of me. There's a squirrel that just went by, but that turkey is just on the other side of that tree, and he's not moving right now. He's as still as can be. He's moving his head a little bit. He's right inside the V of those two trees, right in the center of the picture. There he is. He just moved. Yep, there he is. There's two of them up there. And I'm about 50 or 60 yards away from them right now. There they are. Pretty cool. I love watching nature out here. Here is one of the coolest spots on the property. I wanted to take you guys down inside this valley. That rock right there, that is about the size of a school bus. I mean, it is huge. Probably doesn't look as big on the camera, but it is a monster. It's in the middle of this washout gully. I'm standing up on the top of this washout gully right now. So I'm in between Heart Attack Hill, which is up that way, and Squirrel Hill, which goes back up that way. And Squirrel Hill is actually harder to climb than Heart Attack Hill. Should have probably been named the other way. But we named Heart Attack Hill because one of the guys at our deer camp one time had a really hard time going up that hill and thought he was having a heart attack. So we named it Heart Attack Hill after him. But we're going to walk over to this one spot where there's basically another washout gully that becomes a really deep, almost canyon-like area. It's really cool. And I think right in the side of the hill here is a coyote den, or some sort of den. Could be a fox also. You can see they've been digging that out. That's pretty cool. Here's a couple of deer bones that I found. That's kind of what I'm looking for as far as the color for a shed. I haven't seen any sheds yet, but there's probably got to be some more bones laying around here somewhere. Well, I think I just found a deer that I do believe was shot last year by one of the guys in our camp. He said he shot a big, what he thought was an 8, and this looks like an 8. So there's what's left of it. He never found it. He wounded it, and it ran all the way over here, and this is where it landed. Wow. Well, I'm gonna walk up this gully because that deer is right at where the two gullies meet. That's kind of where I thought it might have ran when my friend Joey told me about it. He shot that deer, I think it was Monday morning, and never found it. So I'm pretty sure that's his deer. And I'm gonna walk up through this gully, go get a knife, and come back here and grab the rack. I'll bring it back to the house, and then they can look at it and determine whether or not it was Joey's deer, but I do believe it is. This is by far one of my favorite gullies to walk through. It's like a little Grand Canyon. A lot of big rocks and stones in here. And it gets pretty steep on some of the sides. I wouldn't be surprised if you dug in here and found some flakes of gold, because there is a ton of quartz inside this washout gully. Not sure if it's the good kind of quartz, but a lot of it is really weathered out and the stone is all pockmarked. So all the heavy minerals and stuff have rusted out of the stone over time. But check this out. It's like a little staircase here. It's really cool. There's another staircase that's about 4 or 5 feet high here. And another one. Well, this is the spot that I have hunted for the last 2 to 3 years. I'm going to walk over here and grab a stand out of the tree and move that to a new spot. But this spot is really cool. This was logged a couple years ago, and so there's some pretty decent trails in here. And what's really cool is that little creek right down in there. So got a lot of deer track in the sand down here, so they do travel through here. And I've seen a lot of deer over here over the last few years, but either just couldn't get a shot or they were too small. Last year I had a spike horn walk right up to my blind. I had a ground blind, one of those little pop-up ground blinds, and he stuck his nose right in the window and looked right at me. It was really cool. And that was a pretty neat experience. And then he realized I was sitting there, and he just kind of like backed up and then slowly walked away. He didn't run, but he was really surprised. But yep, here's the little creek. As you can see, oh, the sun's kind of, there it is. So that's the creek. It's a pretty cool little creek. And back behind me is the little logging road that they created to pull out all the logs that they were taking out of here a couple years ago. So now I use it as a trail to walk back there. So I'm gonna go get my stand, and then I'm gonna do a little shed hunting back here. All right, it's about 3 o'clock. I didn't find any sheds walking around today, but cut up some wood for Rocky and Chrissy. That's a lot of good black walnut right there. We've got tons of black walnut tops down, like all that stuff right over there. Tons of stuff around here. All this area was logged a few years back, and they took out 80, maybe 100 black walnuts and left all the tops. So this was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and we're still cutting tops. It's crazy. It's a lot of wood. He's got enough wood to burn probably for the rest of his lifetime. So I like to come out here and cut and help out Rocky and Chrissy when I can. Kind of give back for all the years they've let me hunt out here. And it really doesn't cost me much, about $150 a year to hunt out here. I give a little bit for the electrical that I use and stuff like that. I've got my own little room upstairs. I'll show you that before I leave. I got to go up there and grab a couple of things. So see you in a second. This is Sage, the wonderful blind quarter horse. He's a good boy. Hey boy, how you doing? There you are. How you doing, boy? How you doing, Sage? Yeah. You can see his eyeball. It's degenerated, so he really can't see. But he lives a good life out here. Don't you, Sage? Oh, you're coming next to me, buddy. There you go. There you go. Here's the garage slash boy barn, we call it, that we built a while back, probably about 12 years ago. And I'll take you upstairs and show you the room. All right, here's my room. So that's my bed. I built a little bunk bed. Up here I just keep some storage, stuff like that. I put in some cabinets a year or two ago, store some stuff there. I got little hangers down below. I got my chair. Behind here I got my vacuum. The floor I put in, it's one of those engineered hardwood floors that's tongue and groove. I put that in, and then I put down a rug, a little dresser over here. This a medicine cabinet I got from a job. I just brought it out here and hung it up. I got some stuff hung up there. That's different tools and stuff. I've got a closet that I put in. There's my refrigerator. Got a microwave, my fan, of course, and then my heater. I use that when I'm here by myself. If more people are here, I start a fire downstairs in the bottom of the barn, and then that heats the entire upstairs section. And there's 4 rooms up here all together. But it stays nice and toasty up here. It's completely insulated. Everything about it is great. I'm in the truck and I'm heading back home. I've got about a 3-hour drive to get back to Milwaukee. It was a good day. It was nice to get out here and spend some time in the woods. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of my other happy place. It's a great place to go. Oh, I am turning the wrong direction, so I want to go to the gas station and get some soda. So anyhow, take care, sun's in my eyes, and I will see you on the next video.